Okay, let's go. Hi my darlings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. My name is Petra. I usually do fashion, some makeup, some skincare kind of videos, so hopefully I'm gonna find something interesting for you as well. If you watched me before, thank you so much for coming back. I'm so happy to see you again, even though I don't see you, but I feel the energy, if you know what I mean. For today's video, I have something that I really love to do, and that's winter must-haves, classics and staples, and something that I think it's very classic and timeless, something that you can wear years and years on, something that I think there are always trend versions of this, and usually whenever I see these videos, they're quite one style orientated, I think that's how you say. You know what I mean. But really, you can implement this on whatever your personal style is and find approach that works the best for you and types of these things that are most appropriate for your own personal style. And if you're just building your wardrobe or buy more things and maybe make the best of your winter clothes, I think these are the things you should always focus on. Something, like I said, you can wear years and years on, something that goes great with everything. And I think if you have these things, you're basically covered. You can make as many outfits as possible with spending as little money as possible, which is what my channel generally is all about. And that's, like I said, fashion and style has nothing to do with amount of money. I think it's more about buying smart. And I think if you focus on these things, it doesn't matter what your personal budget is. I think you're gonna make the best out of it, definitely. So first things to begin with are the shoes, and there are two categories, I would say, regarding shoes. And first are obviously boots, because I think probably item that we all can't wait to wear when it comes to fall and winter and generally cold weather. Something that, like, whenever summer is passing and colder days are coming, you can't wait to wear your boots. And when your boots or shoes are correct, then everything else kind of falls into piece, and everything else, like I said, can be very, very basic, but it's gonna look very stylish and very fashionable. Of course, there are million different options regarding your personal style. I don't want to say this is the kind of boot you have to have. In my personal opinion, there are two types of boots that everybody should consider, and that's more like a shorter kind of boot, like ankle boots or something like that, and higher boots, something that's knee length, a little bit under the knees. Having something that's shorter, ankle length, is great. It's gonna look great with all different kinds of jeans, pants, leggings, etc. But also having like knee length boot is something that looks great with dresses, also with pants, jeans, and so on and so on. You have these two types of boots, you're completely covered. There are, of course, a lot of different styles. If you like maybe more chunky military kind of boots, or something that's, like I said, that more chunky side, that's definitely trendy, but also I think it's something that's constantly here, just trend changes. I honestly love my Doc Martens. These are this with bigger platform. I love them. I think they look very stylish with everything, with black like leggings or jeans or whatever. This kind of shorter ankle boot as well, which is actually great for when it's raining, when it's snowing, because I don't really have to worry. I just wipe it off and that's the case. But like I said, there are so many different options. You can go for like riding boots. There are more chunky but higher boots. There are, I mean, options are generally endless. There are with heels, with no heels. Of course, like I said, you decide what's working the best for your personal style, something that you love to wear, and then I would focus on maybe some ankle length, maybe everyday kind of sneaker that you can, everyday kind of boot that you can wear basically with everything. Choose the color that goes the best with your personal style. Usually that's black, because black or brown or beige, those neutral colors really do go with everything. But like I said, depending on your personal style, maybe your style is not like that. Maybe your style is more colorful, so something more colorful will work for your metallic or something like that. And some knee length boots, on which style do you prefer? Is it something more, like I said, maybe riding, or something more classic that's more like preppy look, then focus on finding these two styles regarding your own personal preference, and then you will basically be covered. Also, regarding shoes, I wanted to mention, besides the boots, is sneakers, and I think having not just in winter time, but generally whole year around, if there is like one shoe, I would say you gotta buy it, then that's classic white trainer sneakers. I have mine Stan Smith Adidas ones. They are not very clean, so they go great with everything. They obviously go with very like casual outfits, like with tracksuits and stuff like that, but also they look so good with dressed up outfits, like maybe with suits, with pants, with, you basically can put them with everything. In summer you can wear them with shorts, with dresses, with, I mean, options are generally limitless. Of course, you don't have to go for Stan Smith or something like that. This is just the idea. There are also so many different other ones for a lot of different price points. In winter time, if you're not living somewhere where it's very cold, or maybe if it's not snowing all the time, so if you can't wear sneakers, I think having white classic sneaker, like I said, is something that's a great shoes option, because it's gonna look great with knitwear, with dresses, with pants, with all different things that you can wear during winter time. Maybe when you don't want to wear your boots, then I would say always look for these three options. One is white sneaker, classic sneaker, or classic for you, for what's working for your style. Maybe having some ankle length boots, knee length boots, and then basically you're covered. Those are three options you gotta need, and you can wear them with every possible option regarding wardrobe. Then next is quite also obvious, I would say, for the winter time, and that's jumpers or sweaters. What I would say, little advice regarding that section is, first of all, decide what are the colors that you love to wear, what are the colors that makes you happy, something that makes the most sense regarding your wardrobe, and then focus on those colors. You know, what kind of colors go well with your wardrobe and you want to maybe incorporate more into your wardrobe, and exactly what kind of knitwear do you love. Is it with some prints, is it with some additions, or it's just simple classic? Two options of knitwear I would suggest getting. One is more chunky, bigger the better knitwear. First of all, it's gonna be functional because it's gonna keep you warm. Like I said, the chunkier the better. The bigger you can get longer, shorter ones. I think it looks very, very stylish. There are million different options, more expensive and less expensive ones, but I would say if you find a good quality, like wool or cashmere or something similar, very good quality one that you like, is worth investing, because I think that's something that's gonna last you quite some time. But of course there are other options. For example, I have this, which is not long but is quite chunky, this H&M one, which has this like a very high like turtleneck. It just looks very warm and fuzzy, and I just know I can always throw this on, put some jeans or some leggings, this Doc Martens on the bottom, go really well, some coat, and I'm done. You know, you look nice put together, but it's very simple. You don't even have to think a lot about it. And other type of knitwear I would say that I would suggest getting, it doesn't have to be necessarily maybe knitwear, but that more winter material. So it's not a t-shirt or summer t-shirt. You can see it's not very winter appropriate, and that's something that's more tight, more figure hugging, because I think that's also great to have maybe when you want to dress up a little bit more, or maybe you're going for a date. Sometimes when you want to wear something that's warm but you don't want that like very oversized, big, chunky knitwear, you want maybe something that's more fitting to wear with pants or with jeans or whatever the case is. I have here my version of that, and that's also this H&M jumper. It has this like a puffy sleeves, and it's straight here, and it's more tight. It's not that like chunky big sweater type, but it's in that sweater material, so it is winter appropriate, but it's something that looks great with pants, with skirts, with jeans, etc. I think you can go for something that's either knitwear or similar to knitwear, those materials that are, like I said, more like winter and fall time appropriate. It's two types of sweaters I would always suggest focusing on, something that's very cozy, bigger the better, nice and warm, very stylish. You can get them in so many different very interesting and cool colors, so they can be a statement in itself. So you can have like a bright orange or like green or whatever the case is, very nice big chunky sweater, and then have very simple like black boots, jeans, leggings, coat, and I mean instantly it looks very nice, stylish, but so simple. You always know I can just throw this on and I'm done, but I look good. And something that's a little more figure hugging, something that you can also wear during winter time, knowing it's gonna keep you warm, but like I said, more tighter, and when you want to be like yes. So yeah, next classic staple must have is shocking scarves. I know, I mean, you didn't see that one coming, but honestly, I think that's something that people quite often overlook, because especially if you're just building your wardrobe and you always think about like key pieces, essentials, jeans, knitwear, coats, stuff like that, and very often, not just in winter time, but generally we forget about all those additional pieces, which honestly I think are equally, what Snape would say, important, just like key main pieces, because they are the ones that really make the difference, in my personal opinion. And when it comes to scarves, the bigger the better. The bigger the scarf, like think Lenny Kravitz, basically, like whole blanket around your neck. I mean, I'm kidding, but you get the point. It's gonna keep you warm, but also it's fashionable. It's something that you can use to add pop of color. If, for example, whole outfit is black or neutral, you can use your scarf to add that. You can add, or even if it's all one color, even the scarf, it's gonna add the texture. If the scarf is like a knitted or something like that, it's gonna be same color but all different materials and textures. I mean, options are generally really limitless. For example, I have this brown beigey one, which is quite long, and I just love to like wrap myself like this whenever I'm going out and just keep me cozy. And also it looks, I mean, it looks nice even with this blazer. It is like in this very classic colors, but again it adds a little color to my outfit. It goes great with black, with beige coats. Also, what I really like about this hack is you can find them for any possible price point you can imagine. There you can always find something that works the best for you. I would always say go the bigger the better, of course, according to your own personal preference. Just don't forget about the scarves in the winter time, because I think it's such a stylish like addition to your outfit, something that, like I said, it's so easy, functional, gonna keep you warm, and it just makes everything looks so much better. And regarding winter time, I think having good winter blazer, and when I say winter, I mean wool composition or high wool composition. They can be in all different colors or different patterns. You know, you don't have to go for maybe classic winter pattern. I have here, mine is this, I don't know how much you're gonna see this thrifted. It's in this I would say classic winter pattern. It's actually wool blazer. The colors up close, so it has blue and navy and olive green, which is all, I would say, quite suitable for winter and fall time, something you can throw on top of turtlenecks. It goes great with all lighter like beigey and white colors as well. And because it's wool, it's gonna keep you warm. Again, like I said, I thrifted this one. Of course, mine is in this pattern. You choose whatever color works the best for you, or some patterns. And I think having blazer that's high wool composition is something that you definitely should look for in winter time, because you live somewhere where it's cold. You don't want to put something on yourself that actually ain't gonna keep you warm. But this wool one is gonna keep me warm, so I don't have to compromise between wearing a blazer and not being warm enough, if you know what I mean, especially if you're like me and you're never warm, you're constantly cold. So I would definitely say look for some thrifted ones, because very often you're gonna find a really good wool composition blazers there for quite affordable price. But of course there are so many different other options as well. So definitely something that you're gonna wear years and years on. You know, you can incorporate it on so many different ways. You can wear it not just in the winter time, also in spring and fall as a jacket as well. And next is basics, which I think are definitely important, and if there's something that's must have, then probably is this and boots. And that's turtlenecks or just basic long sleeve maybe bodysuits. It doesn't have to be a bodysuit if you don't love to wear bodysuits. Also, if you don't like turtlenecks, it can be just like a high neck or something that's working the best for you. Me personally, I love turtlenecks, and that's for me something I would say it's also an essential to have in your wardrobe, especially regarding wintertime, because you're gonna wear them constantly. You can wear them with all different things I mentioned here. You can wear them underneath every possible blazer. Also, if you want to wear shirts, but also in wintertime it's cold, so wearing shirt itself it's not enough. You can layer them underneath your shirts. It's gonna look so cool, so chic. It's gonna keep you warm. So that's something I would most definitely recommend as well. Again, go for the colors that make the best sense for your wardrobe. Go for good materials, go for cotton, even better cashmere if you can, of course, but if not, then try to find a cotton ones. They're always going to be great layering piece. First of all, they're going to keep you warm during winter time, but also they're stylish as they get. I mean, there is nothing, I think as classic as that, something that's never gonna be trend, something that's always gonna be in. Generally, they go with everything. You can wear them underneath the dresses in the winter time if you want to have that extra layer to keep you warm as well. Very classic, that effortless chic. Like I said, when you're in a hurry and you're not maybe very sure what should you wear, that's always something that you should have. Different colors. I think this is also something that people, I would say, quite often overlook. It's not something that when you go to store you really notice or something. You're like, oh my god, I really like this. Usually you find something more appealing or something more interesting in the store, but this is something you don't know you need until you get it, and then you find out you can wear it basically with everything. It's great for whenever you want to wear a blazer but you're not sure what to put underneath the blazer. Get the turtleneck. You want to wear a dress but you are gonna be cold, get a turtleneck. You don't know what you're gonna wear, get a turtleneck. I mean, it's just one thing that, like I said, you maybe don't even think that you need, but once you get it, you're like, this was smart. Next is shocking, and you could never see that coming, and that's coats. I know, of course, obviously for winter time. I wanted to give some advice so you can use it whatever your personal style is. I would always say, if you have to go and buy one coat, especially if you're living somewhere where it does get cold, you're not like living where it's 20 plus degrees, go and find a coat that has high wool percentage, so 50 and above, because otherwise it's just gonna look pretty but it's not gonna keep you warm. So it's better to maybe save that money and add a little bit more, and maybe go to thrift stores and find something that's also affordable, but it has, and you like, of course, that has more bigger wool percentage, definitely. And I would also suggest, of course, see what kind of colors that you love to wear, what colors makes the best sense for your wardrobe. You can't ever go wrong with more classic and neutral, like black and beige and gray colors. Also in the winter time, I think olive green and that dark green, military green, is also classic, something that looks great also with everything. Maybe like icy blue for like a pop of color, but of course whatever your color of choice is. I would suggest find a good tailored one, because good tailored coat, and usually you're gonna find them on men's section actually, so I would always suggest go and see what kind of whatever store you're visiting, their men's section, how their coats look like, because usually men coats are much more are better tailored. They're supposed to fit properly, and when coat is tailored and has like everything in place, instantly looks so much more expensive, so much more fashionable and chic. And it doesn't even have to be expensive. And also pay attention to length. I think that's like either ankle length or like somewhere in between your ankle and your knees would be the best. For me, the longer the better. The longer the coat is, the better tailored it is. Instantly it's gonna look better. You can find them as well as at thrift stores. I would always suggest look at that tailoring side. If it's more tailored properly, it doesn't have to be fitted or oversized, but if it's tailored, if the length is great, I would say those are things you should like pay attention when you're looking at the coats, because like the boots, I would say boots and coats are something that completely changes the outfit and make everything look better, and they don't have to be expensive. Look, like I said, around like thrift stores and high street. Also have good wool composition coats like Zara, Mango, etc. Also H&M as well. It's worth giving maybe more money, and something that's classic, it's not a trend, something that when you have it in your wardrobe, you know you're covered and you can wear it basically with everything. Next are bottoms, and I have different options to give you here, guys. First are jeans, obviously, and not maybe just for winter, but generally I think there are two types of jeans you do need in your wardrobe, and then you're covered. One is more tight, maybe skinny jeans. Doesn't have to be skinny jeans, can be like a straight leg jean or something. So depending what do you prefer to wear. Look great with those like chunky knitwear with like knee length boots. Also like bigger slouchy oversized jeans is something that's gonna make every outfit look a little bit more casual. And if you have maybe blazers or some more structured and more put together pieces, if you mix them with those more casual ones, in personal opinion, it instantly looks so more stylish and more fashionable. Also, they're very comfortable. If they are big and more like baggy jeans, you can always wear tights underneath, so they're gonna be warmer than your more tight jeans in the winter time. Similar to that, I can always opt for like black leggings. That's something I would also suggest having in winter time. Some very good warm black leggings. It's something that you can wear with this, like I said, in my case, like this Doc Martens or whatever shoes that you love to wear. Black boots, short, tall ones, put chunky knitwear on top, put coat on top, instantly you're gonna look great. Having that like black shoe and that black leggings is gonna make you taller. Everything looks great, but you're wearing leggings, you're warm, you don't have to worry about it a bit. Here I wanted to mention wide leg or straight leg pants, so not jeans. So if you want to wear something on the bottoms that's, like I said, are not jeans but are maybe a little bit more put together, but also I think it's a piece of clothing that's classic, that when you have it in your wardrobe, you can always wear it with basically everything, with your knitwear. You can wear them later in fall, in spring, and so on and so on. Of course, depending on which material do you choose to buy. Is it more all year material or more winter material? I would suggest always going for high-waisted and either straight leg or wide leg. High-waisted pants look great on everybody, is also very stylish, and something, like I said, you can cool it down and pair them maybe with white sneakers, with more casual sweatshirts, you know, and stuff like that. So you can always make it more casual and maybe more your style. But again, it's such a classic piece, something you can wear to just go out, like have a coffee with your friends, wear it on a date, wear it in your office, or I mean, whatever the case is, you can always dress it up and dress it down. and you can always know I have that pair of bottoms that I can wear on so many different ways that I'm covered. If I have to go to dinner somewhere, I can dress it up, or also I can just wear it with my sneakers and some t-shirt or some knitwear or something, and it's gonna look more daytime and casual appropriate. So I think that's something you should also always pay attention and try to find style that's gonna look the best on you and something that you love to wear. Or under that pants, you can always go for, I would say, winter classic, and that's leather or faux leather pants. There are so many different options. They can be wide-legged, they can be maybe faux leather leggings as well. They can be in so many different colors. That's something, I mean, when you're gonna wear them, if not in winter time, I think they are so stylish. You can even play out and get them in some very interesting bright or different colors. You don't have to go for maybe classic brown or black or beige. I think they're such a statement piece, but also quite classic, because I remember seeing my mom wearing something like that years and years on, and I think just the versions of that are gonna be always in trend, so to speak. So I would say having like some good pair of jeans, some nice high-waisted pants, and you can always go also for some leather pants. You're basically covered regarding bottoms in the winter time. So guys, those are all the things I wanted to mention. I think these are all quite classic, timeless pieces that you can incorporate in any style. I think this is something, like I said, that's gonna stay on, and when you focus on finding these things, you don't have to constantly buy a lot. You know, you're covered, you can always wear these things on so many different ways, and I think that's what fashion and styling is about, and that's not just constantly buying a lot, it's buying smartly. So I hope you like this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below which of these pieces are you the most excited to wear during winter time. What's your like favorite thing to wear when it's cold outside, and maybe what I didn't mention here that you think it's also like a winter must have. I would really love to know and to just share opinion with you guys. If you haven't subscribed before, please do, so you don't miss any of my videos. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!